Shalom, shalom. Jimmy Kimmel canceled. You could be next. Famine of the word as well. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Yahawah and His only begotten Son, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the elders at Great Millstone, taught this truth through the Spirit. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and to the confusion facing the 4 points of the earth. Shalom. Spiritual in transit. Jimmy Kimmel got canceled. And pretty much because he made some remarks, really a joke that was on Trump, but it has something to do with CK. And the reason why I'm making this quick video, because he's a prominent figure that's been around. Jimmy Kimmel, man, come on now. Like, that's like saying Colbert Report. Like, that's how long these guys been around, you know. For if you ask me, over a decade and a half from my viewership. Blessings, man, blessings. but pretty much this right here, just an attack on freedom of speech. One thing you have to understand about Sleazy Esau, Edom, so-called white man, woman, and child, is that they make legislation as they go. Nothing set in stone, right? And they are rules that's created for them, but not for us. That's why Romans the 13th chapter, the first verse, it says, be under subjection to the higher powers, because the powers that are ordained by the Most High. So, for over a decade, CK was saying all this rhetoric about Jake, mainly Judah, the so-called black people, about gang violence, about black-on-black crime, denigrating our successful college-educated women, when, if I'm not mistaken, he failed in college, though, right? That's Esau always with the projecting. You know, I was talking about black-on-black crime when you had you had Tyler Robinson, whose boyfriend is transitioning. You had another young boy that went to his school, took 2 lives and took his own. These are all Edomites people. These are all so-called white people, right? You also had 5 police officers go to serve a warrant. 3 got shot and was killed. 2 is in critical condition. And guess who was the shooter? Guess who they were serving the warrant to? Was it Ray in the hood in Chicago? Was it somebody in the gang that was violent? No, another white man. And they showed a picture of him. He one of the people that do that cycles. Like, you know, you see the people that be in like 10, 15 groups of cyclists and they got their gear on. He actually one of them people. So he like he like he could have been well off, had money. See, when we freely speak about that, they always want to revert right back to quote unquote what we are doing. But that's the thing, though. That goes back to that scripture in the book of Revelation. The accuser of thy brethren. Because in Micah, the Lord said, woe is him that lay a stumbling block before his brother. See, Esau was laid traps for us. And then, but I see, look. Same thing with the whole weird, what do they say, with 13% of the population would make 50% of the crimes. They'll say that, but no, we're falsely being accused. And then on the inverse of that, we're the most exonerated. So what does that tell you? We're falsely being accused, but that's information that CK know, but he won't speak on it because then it goes against his narrative. So when Jimmy K got canceled, that's just going to show you that, listen, it doesn't matter how prominent you are, you must capitulate, because another article came out saying that if Jimmy Kill donated to CK's family, he can get reinstated. Jimmy Kill said, hell no. And I think Ben Stiller actually backed him on that. Cause now what you're doing is like, that's like a woman falsely accusing a man of SA. So what the man do? You know what? I don't want to go to court. Let's just settle out. That's what Diddy did with the 30 million with Cassie. Right? And then all of a sudden, what happens? You look like you're guilty even if you're not. That's what they try to make Jimmy do. Like, Jimmy, you said something we ain't like, so we want you to go ahead and spend some money, make it a demonstrative move. He said no, hell no. Because that's what they want. They want to control the narrative. They want to try to show dominance. One thing that one Edomite will never be above: white supremacy. That's a system. Just like I forgot her name. The one Judahite female sister that beat some Slavic woman in tennis. And she got mad at her, and the sleazy Eve woman, the Sheetamite, she was all in her face saying you're classless and all this and that, and you won by luck. And she and the Judahite chick, she just put her straight, like, all right, whatever, you lost. Make a long story short, I guess she was somewhere in Asia, I don't know exactly. I think it was China, and she saw like frogs and all this, and she's like, oh no, I can't eat that. Oh, I gotta call my agent. Just like this is food that we don't really eat. They made her apologize for saying that. That's what I'm saying. What truly is freedom of speech when you're being regulated on what you say? It's always some scapegoat. Like, yeah, you can say what you want. When Elon Musk brought, what was it, X? Man, all them so-called white supremacists was on there. George Floyd, sober 5 years late. George Floyd, sober 5 years. When Trayvon Martin got shot by Zimmerman, you had all these people reenacting Trayvon Martin laying on the ground dead. That had his picture of his dead body circulating the internet. See, Esau will do all of that. But you say one little thing, what Esau does. Esau revert right back to who the hell he was during that time he sold his birthright to our forefather. A little crybaby. After he sold the birthright, what he did, he was crying to Isaac to get another birthright. So Esau be like, hi, I hit you. But then you hit Esau. Okay, all right, then you hit Esau back. It's like playing Bloody Knuckles. You remember Bloody Knuckles growing up? You punch somebody in their fist, and then they punch you back. And y'all keep punching till somebody say, all right, I'm good, I'm done. That's Esau. He want to play Bloody Knuckles, want to hit you his hardest. You be like, all right. He think they did something. You hit him back, and his knuckles hurting real hard, they real bad, they bleeding, and he crying. That's Esau. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw rocks and then hide your hand. So now Jimmy Kill's going through it. And this is also a testimony to us as Jakes. You got to remember, and what is it? Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter? It speaks about how we're contrary to who they are, how we profess to be the sons of God, and all of that. And they say they're going to test us on that. One thing you got to remember, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI are in control. Don't fear what man can do to you. Fear what YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI would allow man to do to you. Because he ruleth in the kingdom of all men. And he set up the basis of men over it. The Lord knew what he was doing. The Lord said, I polluted my heritage. The Lord said, we have a wound that can't be healed. The Lord said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The Lord said, thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage. The Lord said, gather thyself together, O nation not desired. The Lord told us all these things was going to happen. So why even, even with the situation with the brother on Trey Reed down there in Mississippi. That's how Esau worked. Esau is a freaking coward. I promise y'all, he's a coward. They either attack our women, our children, the vulnerable, or they ambush us. That's all Esau does, man. You know what it's like with going up against Esau straight up one-on-one, like real life, like just straight up Esau versus Jacob. Esau know he ain't got a chance. That's why they have to stifle what you say, because words have power, people. Words have power. Always remember, read Acts 7th chapter. They stoned Stephen for only speaking the truth. What are we doing, y'all? Only speaking the truth. You don't think they want us off? You don't think they want us off the corners, off the internet? I just saw Trump pass a bill saying that anybody that boycotts Israel or is against Israel, you pretty much going to be reprimanded. This is what you call a fascist state, people. Democracy only means demons rule. Always remember that. Just like in voting. No matter who you vote for, even George Bush said it. George W. He said, no matter who you vote for, I'm still your president. I never forget that. You know? So it's just all a game. It's all smoke and mirrors, you know? Remember, all of this is happening right when the Epstein files release. All of a sudden, oh, CK getting murdered. Oh, now there's all these schools, Catholic school shootings. Oh, a young brother got hung. Oh, Venezuela, drug busts and all of that. Everything's happening so fast for a reason. You know? And Satan, he got but a little time, man. So he doing all he can for the Most High. Raise his hand, you know. But this is just a little walk and talk to the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I surely pray y'all edifying fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. For my Allah, for the ball, shalom.